Dear students, welcome to my online class. I am Shankar Kumar Ghosh, Assistant Teacher in English, Dhunur Government NU Pilot Model High School, Dhunur Bogura. Dear students, today I will discuss about how to change exclamatory sentences into assertive. Dear students, before teaching you this item, I have written some point on this grammatical on this grammar. Here at the left side, the some words of exclamatory sentences have been written, and here at the right side, some words of exclamatory sentences have been written. Dear students, by practicing some examples according to these rules, you will be clear how to transfer or how to change any exclamatory sentences into assertive. So let's start. At first example, how clever the boy is. How clever the boy is. Here at the beginning of this exclamatory sentence, here how is given. So if how is given in any exclamatory sentence or at the beginning of any exclamatory sentence, we have to write subject. As you know that and the characteristic of an assertive sentence is that at the beginning of the sentence subject will be used. So here the boy, this is subject, the boy will be used here, the boy. Then verb will be used. Then verb, what is verb? Here is. Then if there remain how in an exclamatory sentence, very will be used instead of how in an assertive sentence. Then adjective will be used after very. What is the adjective here? Clear. And at the end of the sentence, there will be put a full stop. So again, we know the formation of an assertive sentence, that at first subject will be used, then verb will be used, then very will be used instead of how, and or if there remain how in an exclamatory sentence, then adjective will be used, and at the end of the sentence there will be put a full stop. Okay, understand everybody? Another example, what a big river the Padma is. What a big river the Padma is. Here at the beginning of this exclamatory sentence, here what is given, and so we know that at the time of transforming, at the time of changing this exclamatory sentence into assertive, at first we have to write subject. So what is the subject here? So you should remember that in an exclamatory sentence which begins with what or how, at the end of the sentence there will remain verb, and before verb there will remain subject. Again, in an exclamatory sentence which remains or which begins with what or how, at the end of the sentence there will remain verb, and before verb there will remain subject. So at first, as we are changing the sentences in this sentence into assertive, that is why here subject will be used. So what is the subject here? The Padma. The Padma. Then verb will be used. What is the verb? At the end of the sentence, verb will remain. Is. The Padma is. Then as at the beginning of the sentence here what is given, that is why a very will be or a great will be used after verb. So you should know that where a very or where a great will be used. Very is used before noun and great is very is used before adjective and great is used before noun. So you should know that after a here big is given. Big, what type of parts of speech is big? Big is an adjective. That is why here a very will be used. Another easy way or technique to remember where very or great will be used, you should remember that if there remain two words between adjective and verb, if there remain two words between a and subject, here very will be used, and if there remain one word between a and subject, there great will be used. So again remember it, if there remain two words between a and subject, here very will be used, and if there remain one word between a and subject, there great will be used. Dear student, here between a and subject, here two words are given. First word is adjective and second word is noun. That is here a very is used. Then very. Then after very, adjective big will be used. Then noun. Again, I am clarifying you that if any exclamatory sentence begins with what, at the time of transforming this sentence into assertive, at first you have to write subject which will remain before verb, then you have to write verb, then you have to write a very or a great, then you have to write the part which is given between what a and subject, then full stop. Okay, understand everybody? Another example, hooray, hooray, we have won the game. We have won the game. This is an exclamatory sentence because here exclamation mark is given and here hooray is given. So at the time of transforming or at the time of changing this type of exclamatory sentence into assertive, here it is a matter of joy that will be used instead of hooray. So it is a matter of joy that I have written. It is a matter of joy that instead of hooray. Then the rest part that is given after hooray will be used here. So what is the rest part after hooray? We have won the game. So write down, we have won the game. We have won the game. So the sentence stands for, it is a matter of joy that we have won the game. Okay, understand everybody? Dear student, next example, alas, the boy is helpless. Helpless. The boy is helpless. This is also an exclamatory sentence because here exclamation mark is given and here alas is given. So at the time of changing this type of exclamatory sentence into assertive, we have to write it is a matter of sorrow that instead of alas. Again, here it is a matter of sorrow that instead of alas will be given at the beginning of the sentence. So, it is a matter of sorrow that, then the part that is given after alas will be used here. The boy, it is a matter of sorrow that the boy is helpless. Okay, understand everybody? Another example. Hi. You are a cheat. Here, hi is given and here exclamation mark is given. That is why this is an exclamatory sentence. So, if there remain phi at the beginning of an exclamatory sentence, here it is a matter of same that will be used instead of phi at the time of changing this sentence into assertive. So, the sentence stands for, it is a matter of shame that, then the part which is given after phi will be used here. So, the part after phi, you are a cheat. You are a cheat. So, the sentence stands for, it is a matter of shame that you are a cheat. Next example. If I were a king. If I were a king. This is an exclamatory sentence, because here at the end of this sentence, here exclamation mark is given, and this exclamatory sentence is begin with if. So, if there remain, if at the beginning of the sentence we have to write, or we will write I wish, or sorry, we will write at first subject. What is the subject here? I. Then we will write wish. Then we will again write subject I. Then the part that is given after subject will be used here. Were a king. I wish I were a king. Okay, understand everybody? Here I want to make understand again that if there remain if at the beginning of an exclamatory sentence, here at first subject will be used, which is given after if, then wish will be used, then again subject will be used, then the part which is given after subject will be used here. So, the sentence stands for, I wish I were a king. Another example. Had I the wings of a bird. Had I the wings of a bird. Here exclamation mark is given, and here at the beginning of the sentence here had is given. So, if there remain had at the beginning of the of an exclamatory sentence, at first we have to write again subject. We have to write subject, then we have to write wish, and then we have to write again subject, then the part that is given after subject will be used here. So, what is the part? The wings of a, sorry, here after subject had will be used. Had will be used. Then the part which is given after subject will be used here. So, what is the part after subject? The wings of a bird. The wings wings of a bird. And full stop. At the end of the sentence, there will be used full stop. So, I am making you understand again that if there remain had at the beginning of the sentence, here subject will be used, then wish will be used, then again subject will be used, then had will be used, then the part which is given after subject will be used here. Okay, so the sentence stands for I wish I had the wings of a bird. Okay, understand everybody? Last example, would that I could be a child again. Would that I could be a child again. Here would that is given. This is the same rule as like as if. So, if there remain would that at the beginning of an exclamatory sentence, we have to write, at first we have to write subject. So, what is the subject? I. Then we have to write wish. Then again we have to write subject I. Then the part which is given after subject will be used here. So, what is the part after subject? Could be a child again. So, write down could be a child again. At the end of the sentence here full stop will be used. So, again you know that the meaning of would that and if are the same, and the rule of these two words are the same at the time of changing into assertive. So, here at first I subject is used, then wish, then again subject is used, then the part which is given after subject is used here. So, the sentence stands for I wish I could be a child again. Okay, understand everybody? Dear student, you are taught some examples according to these rules. It seems you have understood it, and now you have been given some homework. If by practicing that homework, you will be able to be clear or more clear about these rules. Okay. Now, homework. Homework. Number 1. If I were a bird. Number 2. How beautiful the bird is. Then what a fool you are. Then what a lucky girl you are. Then hooray, my uncle has come. Then had I been a merchant. Then alas, I am undone. Dear student, For your better understanding, you will practice this homework at home and you will be very clear. Dear student, now I am going to finish my class. Dear student, at the end of the sentence, I want to suggest you that maintain rules of health and hygiene, and you must not go out of home without any reason. If you want to go outside of your home, you will use mask and you will enjoy the class which is telecasted in the Sangsad TV. Then at last I want to suggest you that stay home, stay safe. Thank you.